Fortnite removing building has so far been pretty dang well received by the community. There's overwhelming support for the game mode to the point at which it seems almost inevitable at this point that we are going to be seeing this become a mainstay for Fortnite moving forward. Not replacing building more likely than not, but certainly continuing to exist as a side game mode into the foreseeable future. While not literally everybody is in favor of no building, it's definitely got the support it needs to continue on. And amongst that support though are people that are starting to give some feedback, starting to give some critique when it comes to how the mode has been handled. After all, Fortnite has been built upon building when it comes to the movement, when it comes to the meta of the game. A lot of things are centered around it, so a lot of fine tuning in terms of how the weapons, how the mobility tech is balanced has to adjust. And as a result, everybody's kind of playtesting at this point. And one particularly talented playtester is of course SypherPK, the man himself, who voiced a lot of opinions early on in this process. We talked about him before in our previous video discussing this topic, and now he is back again with a full-length video of his own. Now that he's had some time to percolate with his thoughts, and he's going into full detail about what he feels like this game mode means and what of course it needs for the future. Because of course, this is more than just a fun, enjoyable event for everybody. This is potentially what Fortnite needs to continue to grow despite its massive size among contemporaries like Warzone and like Apex. In his video, The End of Building, he not only points out the things that need to be done to help keep the mode more balanced, but he also goes into detail about why building being removed was such a smart move on the part of Epic Games.
And now we were playing with people like Tim the Tatman, Closey, and Symphony, who have not really touched Fortnite in a long time, and they were absolutely enjoying themselves. Building is what made Fortnite Fortnite. It is what made it a success and made it stand out in the battle royale genre when you had top games like PUBG and H1Z1. It's what made it stand out. But now it is almost a weakness to bring new players. Like new players, in a way, they're turned away from Fortnite because of how crazy building has become. And at the end of the day, Fortnite needs to keep bringing in new players. And Fortnite has evolved as a game. Back then, we just had our basic battle royale. Now we have creative, we have all these LTMs and modes, we have all kinds of collaborations, Marvel, DC, Naruto. The game has fans and players who play who don't even touch battle royale at all. And a lot of them probably don't play battle royale because they're not great builders.
And not only is this, as we mentioned in the previous video, an opportunity to pull away people from other games like Warzone, it is also potentially something that could help pull people that aren't on the BR grind into the game to begin with. Fortnite's abundance of guest feature characters from other properties appearing as skins is a very casual, friendly draw. Kid sees Fortnite, kid sees that you can play as Naruto, kid wants to play the video game. But as he points out, the extremely high ceiling and increasingly high skill floor when it comes to building is an active deterrent for new players. It's something that's not very easy to get into. There's not exactly a gentle curve into the upper ranks of difficulty when it comes to dealing with people that are very, very proficient when it comes to construction. Not only is there a lot of insight in this video I think is absolutely valuable, he shares a tweet from Hypex I think is worth noting. Said tweet shows some very telling clues that lend support to the theory that Epic has already made up their minds regarding keeping this new mode around, including the already excellent separate building modes and slight wording adjustments to the loading screen tips that say in modes with building enabled. And if you're not already following Hypex, you should, because they're keeping the community up to speed with a bunch of other adjustments being made as well. Being able to hover at a steady elevation rather than moving up and down while ADSing is a small but significant adjustment, and well in line with the kind of fine-tuning that SypherPK prescribed. And as you can see, a lot of these adjustments are already getting positive feedback from the community. Thanks, Slim Jim? It's not easy for a game of Fortnite size to continue growing, and any game that's been around as long as Fortnite has and been subject to the inevitability of skill creep is going to need new ways for new players to come in and not be smoked out, at least having the chance to up their game through practice and experience. Whether or not this will be the magic bullet or whether or not this is only one step along the way, it seems like community opinion so far heavily favors this being potentially a new on-ramp for new players and a renewal for old players that are feeling a little bit stiff, wanting something fresh. Overall, only time will tell. Of course, there's still plenty of room and plenty of time for improvement and discussion, so let's do exactly that. Drop me a comment down below with your thoughts and opinions on the story. I want to hear from you folks out there when it comes to how you're feeling about the new no-build Fortnite. Do you feel like this is indeed the solution, the answer that Fortnite needs to continue to take its next steps ahead, or do you feel like it potentially should be something else, or do you feel like maybe the meta doesn't need any adjustment? Maybe you feel like Fortnite, the way that it is structured, how difficult it is to get in, how fun it is to be at the top when it comes to the competition competition level is exactly where it needs to be. I want to hear from you. I have played quite a bit of Fortnite myself, but I'm going to be honest, I'm far from a pro player. Even I wouldn't say competitive. So I want to know what folks are thinking, and I feel like a lot of people looking at SypherPK's example are really feeling what he's saying. So drop that comment down below, and I will drop more videos when there is more news. And trust me, there's a lot of very interesting things around the corner. So do watch this space just as much as you're watching Fortnite right now. Until then, folks, that's all I got for you. So thank you for watching once again, and as always, have yourselves a good one.